Good evening, and welcome to a brand new playthrough of Timberborn. We are going to do exactly the opposite to what we did in the last series. Instead of trying to have so many different districts doing so many different things, we're going to go with one district and try and do everything in a single district, which should be a lot easier, but we are going to have some limitations put in place. We're going to go with 300 beavers. We're going to aim for 300 beavers keeping alive. We are going to use golems, but not to any major capacity. Golems are going to be limited to only the holding post, the builder's huts, and they can go district centres as well if we want to. And golem only buildings. Obviously there are some golem only buildings that only golems can go in, so they have to go in those ones as well. But they cannot go in anything else at all. We are playing the folktales, so we don't have the big iron teeth power system, so we're going to have to figure out something different with that. Probably windmills and batteries, which would be cool. But yeah, so we're going to have to deal with beavers getting injured in high working areas, like the mines and other bits and pieces. The golem factories, beavers can get injured, so we've got to deal with that. We've got to deal with all the food and bits and pieces being done by beavers. Everything must be done by beavers. And 300 beavers, maximum happiness, one district is the idea. So hopefully we can achieve that. I think it'd be quite cool. Quite cool. I'm going to move to district centre because it's not where I really want it to be. We want it probably over here somewhere closer to the edge because there's metal over here. And yeah, metal here, quite cool. This map, very, very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. This map is called the Big River Sandbox, and it is by Earble 2 on Timberborn Maps. There will be a link in the description below, hopefully, and you can download it and play for yourself. Very, very, very nice, very simple map. Big river going through the centre, dead easy. I like it. I like it. I like it. We can do a lot with it. We can do a lot with it. It's fantastic. Very, very chill map. Very, very chill play. Everything's going to be awesome. So let's get going. We're playing on normal settings with default folktales. Everything's standard. So we're just going to give it a go. So let's do the standard thing, shall we? Let's stick in a couple of water pumps. Let's stick in a lumberjack flag or two over here. Put him like over here somewhere. We can get hold of a lot of trees, like that. And we're just going to connect everything up as you would do normally. And sort of watch it go to start with, because you have to follow the standard rules. You have to follow the standard startup rules to get everything going. We also want to get some berries going as well, so let's run a gathering flag up here. Boom, there we go. Okay, so that should keep us going hopefully soon. Everything will be fine. Let's get a couple of water tanks in as well, because I would definitely like to store some water early on. Be fine. And let's tell this to cut down basically all the trees on this level. I think, if you don't mind, would you just chop down every single tree on the level we're on by default? Oh, not over there. We don't need to go over there. That's a bot. Okay. And you can chop down loads and loads of trees. Okie dokie. So we will start with the standard stuff. We will get ourselves a farm going as well, because we always want to get a farmhouse going nice and early. Let's put the farmhouse in. Let's put two in. One there, one there. We'll put a big carrot patch in here. Because who doesn't like carrots, eh? Who doesn't like carrots? Well, I know all these beavers do, so that's what we'll do. Boom, there you go. Yeah, you can reach out there. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay, and yeah, we will let that build because, well, that's all you can do when the game first starts. And there we go. The farms have been built. Water is coming in. The logs are being chopped. Everything is awesome. Now we've got to wait for our two kits to grow up so they can join our workforce. But we also, speaking of kits, need more, because they are going to be the most important thing in this game. Having enough houses to keep all our beavers satisfied is going to be... Sorry, the other way around. Having enough food to keep all the beavers that we're going to have with the houses satisfied is going to be the challenge. But we also need beavers to produce the goods, so the beavers can eat the goods that the beavers produce. So, yeah, the never-ending cycle. The never-ending cycle. So I'm going to throw in 2, 3, 4, 5 back there. Yeah, put 5 in back there. In fact, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to delete those. I'm going to delete those straight away. And we're going to put in mirrored lodges. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. Back there. Put on. And then behind it, we will put in our double lodges, because double lodges are the best space for folktail beavers. They are double a standard lodge, so it's the same as having 2 lodges above each other. The door is on the 2nd floor, so you do need to have access. That's why I put it behind a series of standard lodges. But it only costs 20 logs instead of 24 from there, and it stores 6 beavers, which is double this. The triple lodge stores 9 beavers, but it's 35 logs, so it's not worth doing. Not worth doing. Just build the double lodges. Double lodges are the better ones to do. And not only that, they can go on edges here. You can put them so they're half submerged in water. Really, really good. Really, really good. We also want to dam off this river. We want to dam it off pretty quickly, really. We could probably get away with just storing a bit of water here in the corner, temporarily. We do have access to dams, which will probably help us. I think we're going to do that. I'll put 2 in there. That would store that piece of water there. But we do want to dam off this whole river, realistically. That's what we want to do. And then we'll put levees and things in so we can get power and stuff. So, do want to try and focus more on wind power this time around, because we don't really ever use that. And I would like to work more on wind power. I feel like that's going to be... Wind power with batteries seems like it's going to be quite a good thing, I hope. We will, of course, use power wheels early on. Not really going to use water wheels, because they're not all that good. To be honest, they're not all that good, but yeah. So we'll build that, and also, what we should build, what's right it, is an inventor. Let's put an inventor down. He's going to have the lowest priority workplace. You've got the 2nd lowest priority workplace. Let's do that. Boom. There we go. Okay. These are set to low priority to build, so they're going to get goods later rather than sooner. That's okay. That's okay. We're getting that in. Carrots are being grown. That is fantastic. Probably want to build these sooner rather than later. We've got the resources for it, so we're okay. It's just actual having the workforce to do it. That's the problem. Although we could kick them out here for the time being and get them to work in the district centre, because we don't need them harvesting carrots, because the carrots are not going to grow yet. Okay. Okay, so let's wait for houses to be built and our dam to get going. And just like that, we have our houses built. Awesome, awesome. We need to unpause our farms because our carrots are ready. Also, we've got some science. Or we got 1 science point. We have achieved science. Hoorah. We still need a lot. But it's early doors. So we're going to be okay. Surviving the first flood is by far the most important thing we have to do. And I really do need to get these done. But we need some more beavers to actually build these. They are getting on with it, so that's fine. Let them chop down the carrots, replant the carrots, everything done. We've got water stored in here now, so that will be stored for when the drought comes. So I suppose all we got to do is a bit more waiting, which is not really surprising. Not really surprising at all. And just like that, the first drought is approaching. We'll be on day 14. So are we prepared for it? Are we prepared for our very first drought? I think we are. We've got 90 water stored. We currently have maximum of 15 beavers. Should be good. Should be fine. We do kind of want to dam this off there. We're not going to get it done in 3 days. That's just not going to happen. But we should be good for it. We also do want a few more beavers than just 15 because, yeah, we're definitely going to need more. So, what I think I might do is I might put another lumberjack flag up here. up here, hidden away. Hidden away. And the reason I'm putting it up there, you can then drop down these trees back here, which will clear out the space for when we get the next house. But we're a long way off the house because it's 150 science, and we have other things to spend science on first. It's just that the lumberjacks have taken a while to get the wood and bring the wood back. They just do. They just do. That's fine. Okay, carrots are really good. Carrots are really, really good. We're not even taking enough carrots in. We've got way too many carrots than people, which is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I think we're going to wait for the drought. I'm not going to expand the population any further. We'll wait for the first drought to go. And we'll see how it does here. I kind of like these in the centre here because it means it's slowing down the flow of the water. So we know this water is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. Because the rest of it is blocked. So we can block off everything here apart from 5. And we know the water will flow. Which would be fine. Which would be absolutely fine. I might split the river in 2. I might put like 2 this side, 2 that side. And then 1 in the middle to have it spread out. Or we might just even it out. As I said, we're not really going to use water power. I might do a little bit, but doubtful. I'm going to use this for farmland, and then we'll just do other things up here for logs and things. Speaking of logs, we should probably try and get a lumber mill going, but we've got 4 kits, I suppose. They'll grow up very soon. They'll go working in different places, so yeah, we've got options. Let's build across here first. We need levees, which we're not going to have yet. So we need science. So no. Okay, we're going to wait. We're going to wait before we do anything. We're going to sit back. We're going to wait. We're going to let our population hit the 15 when the kids grow up, and then science can start doing the sciencey thing. And we're going to wait for the drought to come along. So we'll be back when the drought comes along to see whether this little tiny square hole right here actually works for keeping the land wet. And the moment of truth is here. The drought has started, and our little bit of water is in here. There's not a lot in there, but there is some in there, and it is keeping everything apart from 2. I'm fine with that. Fantastic. Look at that. 1 little bit of water. Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. Now, what is wrong here? What's wrong? You have broken teeth. We can fix that. We have the technology. We have a grindstone. And we're going to put it down right here. Can I destroy this? It will die in 1.7 days. Okay. In fact, we can put the grindstone behind here. Put a grindstone down there. Okay. Also, we should probably put a campfire in because beavers like campfires. Let's put a campfire in. There we go. Awesome. Okay. We still don't have all our beavers. Our kits haven't grown up all the way yet, but that's fine. They will. You have managed to chop down all the trees. You've got a couple more to go there. Fine. Get a grindstone built. We also want to get some more housing going on. Kind of when the drought's over. The drought's only 3 days, which is fine. We're not going to worry about that at all. These will survive the 3-day drought, so I haven't got to worry about that at all either. In fact, to be honest with you, we could disable you, which I'm going to do. We're going to stop you. You can go off working somewhere else. We don't need berries anymore. Folktales do not need berries. Very much do not need berries, so we aren't going to bother with that. What we are going to do, however, is get some storages going, because I should have probably done that like earlier than this. So let's get storage here, and we are going to say this storage is not allowed anything apart from carrots, and I'll say berries as well. It's not going to request any berries, but it's going to request all the carrots, so we can just store some extra berries in there if we get any. You know, it's got somewhere for berries to go if they want to go anywhere. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's all really good. I think that's all fantastic. I think that's brilliant. I think we just need some science so we can unlock levies and things, which would be awesome. You're going to put all your carrots in here, so we're going to store 200 carrots, which is fantastic. Nothing to do in range. It doesn't surprise me. You can stop too. Is anyone going to work here yet? Nope. Okay, well there's nothing to build right now, so I can drop this down and you can go work in the science place. And then we can get some science going, and then by the time the drought's finish, maybe we'll have some science points, which would be fantastic, and we can build some levees and get some things going. So once again, to nobody's surprise, we're going to put a cut in here, and we'll be back when the water comes back. And with the water's return, everything is awesome. We did actually dry out. We did actually run out of water in this little block here. So, yep, everything dried out and was really bad and terrible, but I suppose that's just kind of to be expected. It wasn't going to last very long. I also don't think it's going to fill up because this flows too quickly, so that's not going to refill up. But that's okay. That's okay. That was just to get through the first drought. Now we're going to build across here and get all the wonderful things going here. We cannot get the levee yet because we don't have enough science. That's okay, because we can build more science huts, and I'm going to build more science huts. What we're going to do, we're going to build more science huts. 1, 2, and 3 up here. And because we've got four beavers spare at the moment, we've only got 1 beaver working here. We'll build more science huts. We'll put them as the lowest priority for the moment, so beavers go out elsewhere when they need them. We can get rid of this back here. And we can add more houses because we're going to want more beavers. We're good for food. I feel like we're good for water. If we can get more beavers, we can get more science. If we get more science, we can get levies. And then we get levies, we can levy off this here. And everything will be fantastic and wonderful and brilliant. And there can be much rejoicing. Now, what I need to remember as well is I need to get up on top of these, and I haven't done that. I haven't given any access to get up on top of these, so I feel like I might need to leave a gap between the two, just so we can actually build up on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. There we go. That works out pretty well against this road here. There you go. Then we can build a stairway here, and we can build up on top to get access to the next row, which would be fantastic. So 9. 12. This is 15. That'll be 15. That makes 30, and then we will put 6 on the back. 6 times 5 is 30. Or 30. Yeah. So these will be 45 beavers in each one. So that's a nice solid start to our beaver one. So we'll have 60 beavers. We're not prepared for 60 beavers yet. We're definitely going to need more food for 60 beavers. But it's okay. I think we'll go to 30. We'll start from there. We'll do it nice and slowly and steady, and everything's going to be honest and fantastic. And yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all very positive. It's all very easy. It's all very simple. This playthrough is going to be very simple and very straightforward. I'm going to be honest with you. Nothing terribly exciting is going to happen in this playthrough because it just isn't. It isn't going to be anything terribly exciting. Kind of just want to get through to it and see about the windmill power. This is the bit that's going to be exciting. We want to get onto windmill power and see if we can get things going. So we'll let this build, we'll let this get done, and then I'm going to unlock levee, and we're going to try and levee off the dam down here. But that'll be for next time. Yes, indeed it will. So, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. As I said, this is going to be a very chilled, there's going to be big breaks in it and big cuts in it, and we're just going to go with 300 beavers, maximum happiness, and we're going to try and pretty things up. So this is not the layout that we're going to go with in the end. As I said, the town centre is going to probably move down here somewhere because I want access to these or this, and this does not have, it's too far away, way too far away to get access to these. And I kind of want to do it with one district. So we might even have to move the town centre over to the other side to get access to these, and like put it here somewhere, like across the big bridge we're going to build, and then we can do something with the land over here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're going to remove it. But basically, this is the infrastructure we'll get going, and then once we've got going, we will move. We'll move across the river, probably. I think moving across here is going to be the better thing. And try and get within range of this here. So I need to figure out exactly how far we can be to get access to it, how far it can be. I can't remember how many tiles it is for a district centre to go, but we'll figure that out in the future. So until the future, as always, have fun.